As a single parent, obviously my kids are front and center of my life. How do I filter out people that aren't prepared for that, that aren't
Well,
really ready for that?
I think the first thing is there's good news on that end. We just did a study that said that 67% of men find it very attractive if a woman is a single parent. And that's not just from single parent men, that's from single men. So that's your first step, is realizing there really is no a big ferreting out process. But then if you do find someone who is essentially is like, I don't want to date someone who already has a child, and you don't realize it till maybe the third or fourth date, and you're kind of attracted to this person, it's typically there's not a change of heart so much. So if somebody has been honest enough with you to tell you that they don't find it attractive, or they don't like it, or they don't want to date somebody like that, but yet they still continue to call you, I think you need to be honest with yourself and say, is this really going somewhere, or do I just like hanging out with this person enough that I'm never going to introduce them to my kid, and it's never going to go any further than just us having fun? So those are just all personal preferences, but getting it out there in the open is definitely key. But keeping it out there in the open and talking about it every date are two very different things. So once you got it out there and you don't see a cringe, or you don't see a no, I'm not interested, then leave it on the table and enjoy talking about who you are and who he is, and what kind of food you like and what you like to do in your free time. And 2 dates later, you can start talking about your kids. But give it 2 dates where you can at least get to know each other.
Other than the ease of meeting people, while you're on your couch in your pajamas and your kids are in bed, what other benefits are there to single parents searching for somebody on Match.com?
Well, you want to fish in a stocked pond. And right now is a really good time to fish, because we've had a 180% increase in single parents on the site. So all online dating is basically being able to read a little bit into somebody before you actually meet them. And so the efficiency is definitely there. I think that, it's a numbers game always. And so if you play your numbers, you will win. But you have to play the numbers. You can't just put all your eggs into that online basket. Just because you're in your PJs and your kids are asleep and you're looking up profiles doesn't mean that's the only way you're going to meet people. You still need to get out of your PJs, and you still need to tell everybody you know that you're single and get them to set you up, and you also need to be online. So it's just a tool. It's one tool in the arsenal. Bang, bang.
Other than regular time challenges that a fresh to the scene single parent may have, what other challenges should a newly single parent be prepared for when getting into dating again?
I think the challenges are it's not talking about your children, not making your children the center of your dating conversation. That is a huge challenge for new parents. And then also not bringing up anything about the previous relationship. Those are non-starters. Just don't start them. They're not conducive to chemistry. And it's not that you have to completely leave your kids at home in terms of where they are in your heart, but leave them home and really get out there and talk about who you are. Really try to save the conversation of your children and your ex for your besties and not your date.